chicks feel the flow. Big black train coming round the bend. Gone, kinfolk, tell your mom and them. Chugga like a, chugga like a, chugga like a. Ooh, the big black neck coming through to you. Boy, you done fell and bumped your head. That's what they said. People say it's impossible, not probable, too radical. But I already been on the CMAs. Hell, Tim McGraw said he liked the change, said he likes the way my hiccup sounds and the way the crowd screams when I stomp the ground. I'm big and black, clickety-clack, and I make the train jump the track like that.
I play chicken with the train, play chicken with the train, train. You know that I play chicken with the train, play chicken with the train, train. Yeah.
From mic to cassette deep into your ear, my voice is your choice that you wanted to hear. Southern boy making noise with a buffalo roam, less denim and bone, as you might have known. See me riding into town like a desperado with a big belt buckle, the cowboy bravado. All over the World Wide Web, you'll see download CBT on the MP3. Speak clearly what I'm saying so you comprehend. Hit the Nipper Hip Hop Radio, tune in. Rolling like thunder onto the scene. It's kind of hard to describe if you know what I mean. I never claimed to be the hardest of the roughest hard rocks, but I'm booming out the box. Skills got you jumping out your socks. From Texas, here I come, moving your body with the bass kick drum.
I play chicken with the train, play chicken with the train, train. You know that I play chicken with the train, play chicken with the train, train. Yeah.
I play chicken with the train, play chicken with the train, train. I play chicken with the train, play chicken with the train, train.
You know that I play chicken with the train, play chicken with the train, train. You know that I play chicken with the train, play chicken with the train, train. Yeah.
Yeah. One time. Get you some of that.
Welcome.
Welcome, everybody. We're having that problem with the chat again, huh? There we go. Yes, welcome, everybody. That song was I Play Chicken with the Train by Cowboy Troy. So, yeah, how's everyone doing tonight?
Tired.
How are you doing?
I'm very tired. I'm sore.
Yeah. Well, it's probably not going to get better. It's probably not going to get better. We do have a non-Lorne stream tonight.
That's at least nice.
Yes, but we're talking about a real problem tonight, and we'll get to that later.
Oh.
And also interesting news. You know how when I do the Patreon read, I'm always like, and now a word from our sponsor, and I have some, dumb commercial or fake video or something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I still plan to do that, but we actually have some poor misguided soul who actually in real life decided that our videos are the right place to advertise her quilting business.
Which is nuts.
Yeah, so there is an actual real person out there who has asked us to advertise for them. So I'm going to advertise them real quick, and Paco's going to put a link to their Facebook in the description, because I can't believe that somebody looked at our channel and said this is the proper venue for my quilts, but well, here we are. So let's see. All right, come on. There we go. Okay, so you can watch us here and on Paco Peak Pot Pies and Rumble and Spotify at Magnum Pot Pie. We've got a Teespring at Magnum Pot Pie, and we've got a Patreon Magnum Pot Pie. Patreon.com/Magnum Pot Pie, where for $10 I'll call you a dog fucker, like the dog fuckers that are about to scroll up on the screen right here. We got these dog fuckers: Rhoda, B&C Baloney, Deleted Archives, Penetration, Baylor Butthole, and Chicken on a Chain. You are all dog fuckers. Okay, so... Alright, so let's see. The actual advertisement here. Alright, come on. Alright, this poor misguided soul right here. Ma Bear Quilts and More. She's an actual, real, honest-to-God person that makes handcrafted quilts and figured that we were the proper venue for advertising her products. You can find her on Facebook at Ma Bear Quilts and More, and she has a website, Ma Bear Quilts More. So there you go. If you want a handmade quilt, then yeah, there you go. You heard about it in the Lorne stream. So there you go. And now a word from a sponsor that could potentially pay us, because this lady ain't paying us. I don't know if you knew that. She's not paying us.
I know.
With you.
All right, so McDonald's, I don't know if y'all heard, there's a new burger out, and this gentleman is very hyped for it, and he's going to show us the proper way to eat this delicious burger.
All right.
All right, so here we go.
Heard about it. Here it is. The Big Arch. This is something that we have tested already in Portugal, Germany, Canada.
All those places we don't care about. We gave them this burger just in case it killed anybody.
Love this product. It is so good. I'm going to do a tasting right
This burger product is so good. I love it when my food is referred to as a product.
now, but I'm going to eat this for my lunch, just so you know. So here we go. First, holy cow.
Does anybody think this man looks like he eats much meat, let alone McDonald's?
Right?
Like, this man, this is a Panera Bread eater, if ever there was.
God, that is a big burger. We've got a very unique...
I love the fact that the burger they used in it, I mean, this is our sponsor, and we're roasting them. I love the fact that the burger they used in it is just some slop that came out of the local McDonald's, not even something like prepared in like their gourmet kitchen for the ad or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
unique kind of sesame, poppy sort of bun on it. We've got 2 quarter-pound patties, a delicious Big Arch sauce, and of course some lettuce. So, there's so much going on with this. First of all, let's try to get this thing, I don't even know how to...
Now, I've tried this burger.
This man does not look like he normally picks
No,
up a
this
burger.
man doesn't. This man has no experience with a McDonald's cheeseburger. But now I have tried this. This is a messy son of a bitch to try to eat. This gets all over you.
Tack it. Got so much to it. Oh, there's also some crispy onions on here as well. I see those kind of coming out. All right, the moment of truth.
that is the face of enjoyment right there.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is oh man.
That is so good. That's a big bite for a Big Arch.
That is an enormous bite for that burger. That is the biggest bite of a burger this man's ever had.
Distinctively McDonald's. Only McDonald's could do this type of burger.
I will say I've had one, and only McDonald's is giving you that bullshit.
But it also is unlike anything else on our menu. It's a delicious product. You know, you've got sort of the cheeses and the gooiness, but those crispy onions as well gives a nice texture. And of course, we've got the pickles. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of my lunch, but Big Arch, try it when you can get it.
Yeah, so yeah, there you go. I have tried it. I mean, it's all right. Like, I don't think it's worth this whole like viral marketing campaign and stuff. It's okay. I mean,
I have not tried it.
you wouldn't eat it.
I know.
Yeah, you wouldn't try it. So.
I like what I like.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's okay. it's really, the one I had was like super greasy, like even for a McDonald's burger. I mean, I know saying a McDonald's burger is greasy is kind of like saying the ocean is a little bit wet.
Yeah.
But I mean, for a McDonald's burger, like in the context of a McDonald's burger, it was incredibly greasy. The arch sauce, I don't know. I was thinking it was just a Big Mac sauce, but it's not. It's a little bit different than Big Mac sauce. It was all right. It was all right. It's not going to be your favorite burger at McDonald's, but if you like the double quarter pounder, you'll probably like that. It is gooey. Yes, gooey. Gooey and sploopy are two words I would describe the consistency of that burger. All right, so now that we've seen McDonald's best effort, we're going to see Kay. We're going to see Kay show them how it's done, all right?
People, and I'm back today cooking again, and I am going to have a go at making a Big Mac. Now I am putting some lard in a pan. I know some of you say it's not healthy, but I'm the one eating it.
I mean, a Big Mac really should start with a great big piece of lard, right?
Yeah.
That is the best way.
And I'm going to make a Big Mac.
Boom Shiki, I also love the McDonald's fish sandwich. Not because it's like so fantastic or anything, but like, I don't know. I just like them. I don't know.
Hello, Laura Lisa.
Hopefully. But mine's not going to be that big. But I've got my heat on halfway. And because Big Macs are big, I'm going to put a big lump of
Mincemeat.
reduced fat mincemeat.
I bet Kay worked at McDonald's. I bet this is how she knows how to make such an authentic Big Mac. Because I'm pretty sure if you go back in the kitchen at your local McDonald's, this is how it's going.
Yeah.
This might be the creation of the burger that man just ate. Right here.
I've also been asked to do a rustler, which after looking, researching everything, is more.
No, the fish sandwich is the best sandwich at McDonald's, hands down. The only thing better than the fish sandwich is the double filet of fish. My fat ass usually gets the double filet of fish.
Yuck.
More or less the same. So, as you can see, well, I don't know if you can, the lard is starting to melt. And I know
Every
these
Big
aren't
Mac I've
round
ever had.
like your Big Macs, but they have machines.
Yeah, if you want a burger patty shaped burger patty, you need a machine. Kay is a craftsman.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to butcher the bread cakes. As you can see, it's not looking much like a Big Mac at the moment, so I'm going to butcher the bread cakes. I will be putting.
Look, all of us who are Americans who grew up in like the 80s and 90s know the ingredients in a Big Mac, right? It goes big lump of mincemeat, a scoop of lard, tub of butter on the bun. That's how the jingle goes.
Cheese on one, but not the other, because as my previous viewers know, my son can't have cheese.
Oh, Laura Lisa, you worked at McDonald's, so you can say this is in fact how the Big Mac is made. Okay.
Right, now it's to turning over time. That's one turning over.
I don't know if it was turning over time yet, Kay.
And that's the second turning over. Now as you can see, they're starting to cook. Is that the word? Obviously, as they get a bit further on, because they're big meat, because they're big, I shall probably cut them probably in half or slice them in half just to get the other half done. Lee, I'm going to smack you very hard. Now I'm going to halve them, what I call halve them.
Oh, this is how they get the 2 patties for the Big Mac. They halve them.
That
As you
just
can
failed.
see, no, I've not.
It has.
As you can see, it's still pink in the middle. So, get it up on my little oopa doopa.
Only
See,
Kate
that
thinks you
one.
need to add lard to mincemeat.
And I shall put them back together for the bread cakes time. So now they're going to cook, hopefully, thoroughly. Now I'm going to put 2 back together.
Back together?
It's 2 all beef patties. Come on.
Stop splitting through.
Just wait till Kate gets to the special sauce. I guess the butter is the special sauce.
A Big Mac without the lettuce, we have the salad. This is a Big Mac, so
Okay, so that's a Big Mac. I mean, it's missing the special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, and the sesame seed bun. But other than that, it is a Big Mac right there.
Wow.
It is unseasoned mincemeat and butter.
Welcome, Labor.
Yeah. So there you go.
come on, Mr. Taste Tester.
Oh, anytime. I don't like, no, it's called,
Beef burgers,
no, mincemeat.
mincemeat.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of mincemeat.
Don't you?
Look at how young and svelte Lee was right there. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. There's half of Lee standing there. And look at that product placement, man. Kay had a sponsor.
Tell me before I make the thing.
Pick it up.
Yeah, because it's a Big Mac.
Hey, front to back, you gave Kay some special sauce, right? What are you looking at me for? I'm at Thousand
I-
Island.
Wasn't looking at. Hey.
That's nice.
Which is his mom that did out in John Holmes.
Do you want me to thumbs up?
Bye. Ow, the picture.
So there you have it. Right now,
What do you mean that Kay doesn't know how to cook? She's got a cooking show. She is a professional chef. You can look at this recipe and think she doesn't know how to cook?
Yes.
Like you are overly critical. This is world-class dining right here. The McDonald's is probably suing her over the accuracy of this Big Mac.
I am just doing I'm not doing a taste test, obviously. As you can see, I've got some more in. But my Big Mac, or Rustler, as sometimes I call, has got cheese on. And as people know, so my son can't have cheese. That's why he only got a burger.
What is still in there?
You did more.
She did more.
I don't know how long the burgers
Yeah, one
take.
time it was gonna
15 or 2
satiate me.
minutes.
Yeah, you're right. Lee can't do it with just the one. Lee's gonna go finish off that guy's big arch.
Then flip them over. Just keep flipping them over until they look as though they're done. Always check the middle because sometimes the middle isn't always done.
Yeah, that middle will get you every time. That middle's just waiting to sneak up on you right there.
I mean, you can give some to your dog if you want, depending what sort of dog you've got. As you know, I've got a greyhound. And I give mine some mincemeat, and he's quite happy with it. But it's entirely up to you whether you give it your dog or not. And this is the end product of a Big Mac and a rustler. Well, sort of.
Big Mac your way.
Right, that's how you make a Big Mac rustler my way.
There you go. That's how you make a Big Mac Rustler K's way. Yep.
Beautiful.
Yep. Paco's feeling tired, so she's going to dip out for the first video and come back for the second one.
Yep.
Yep.
Give me a jingle.
Yep. So she's going to dip out for a little while, but she'll come back. Okay, so the next video here. Yeah, I know Kate desperately needs a George Foreman grill, right? Okay, so for the next video here, like I said, we're not doing Lauren this week. I feel like everybody's probably a little bit Laurened out. And, like, people are taking this whole Lauren thing so seriously and stuff. I feel like we just kind of need a break from Lauren. So, you know, we're going to talk about the real problems right now, you know. I'm sure you guys are all well aware of the problems going on in the Thomas the Tank Engine community. There's a cancer. There's a cancer there. This cancer's name is Hayden. And, I mean, I think by the end of this video, we're all going to agree that Hayden is a bastard that needs to be done away with. And so there you go. There you go. We're going to address the real problems in the world right now. And I know we all care about the Thomas the Tank Engine community.
Before this video starts, I want to give a huge shout out to the All Thomas Dubs Discord server, where you can find all kinds of Thomas media in every single language that you can think of. English, Spanish, French, German, Russian, you name it. This Discord server helped me with most of my videos on my Thomas in HD channel, and if it weren't for
just real quick, I know I don't want to criticize this filmmaking genius we're about to watch here, who's totally not about to make a hit piece on an 11-year-old child. He's advertising the Thomas the Tank Engine Dubs Discord, and if you read what's going on back there, there's somebody saying that wanting to know what the quality is, and someone's like, this is false advertising. Someone else is like, the audio quality sucks. So, maybe not the best screenshot to use for your ad, but okay. Anyway, back to the real problem. Hayden, the bastard Hayden, who you know is not just an edgy 11-year-old child that grown men are about to make a hit piece on.
these guys, then the Thomas fandom wouldn't be the same sense. I totally recommend this server if you're into foreign Thomas dubs. The link to the Discord server will be in the description. Thank you so much.
Who isn't into foreign Thomas the Tank Engine dubs? I mean, I know everyone here is.
Much for listening to this, and I hope you enjoy the video.
Alright. Who we got a making of? Alright.
Okay, that's another video done. Now, let me just see what the date is. Oh, it's my birthday. No wonder I've been getting so many text messages and presents. Well, I only have 5.
They're not doing anything weird. They're not doing anything weird to Thomas the Tank Engine. These are perfectly normal adults who are obsessed with Thomas the Tank Engine, and they are totally not making a hit piece on an 11-year-old boy. Like they're addressing a real problem in a community I'm sure is dear to all of our hearts.
5 hours left. Nothing can possibly ruin my birthday now.
Uh-oh.
Oh crap, it's Judah. Hey Judah, what's up?
Hey, I got something important to tell ya.
Oh really? What is it?
Hayden's starting a drama again.
Ugh, don't remind me of this
Hayden.
kid. I've had enough of his
Settle
drama
in,
already.
folks.
Yeah, but something has to be done about this.
Yeah, I agree. Something must be done. Hold on, Judah. I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
What did he say?
He's had enough of Hayden too, as well as JJ, Tom Tank Productions, and some other guys.
Look, we have all had enough of Hayden. We are tired of Hayden ruining this beautiful community, okay? We are all, I think I speak for everyone here.
If only we can show the bad stuff that Hayden did to everyone.
Ooh, I have an idea. Why don't we make a documentary about this kid? Then the whole world will know of his existence and everything he has done.
Yeah, that does sound like a good idea. Now, if only we had a popular YouTuber that could also share their side of the story about...
Look in the comments section.
Wait, what?
Oh my god, TTTE guy is in on this. Oh my god, this is a top level thing here. Hayden's a bastard.
Frank, you may have gone a little too far.
The time has come. The time is swell. Listen up, Hayden. You're going to hell.
Oh shit.
Disclaimer. The following video contains lots of swearing and other nasty stuff not meant for a general audience. However, we still encourage kids to keep watching this video to better understand the situation. If you are a parent watching this with your child, let this be a lesson to your children of what not to do on the internet. Because what this user has done could possibly traumatize your life forever.
Okay, okay, so this guy's I want you all to know going ahead, this guy is envisioning children to watch this. He's envisioning children watching this and with their parents. And I'm going to rip back the curtain here. This is a hit piece on an 11-year-old child in the Thomas the Tank Engine community. It's just when you see this, just remember this is an 11-year-old that these grown men are making a video about. So just remember that. I mean, Hayden does sound a bit like an edgelord, but just remember through the whole thing, this is a video that they mean for children to watch about a child.
Your discretion is advised.
How's it going, bros? My name's PewDiePie. Today we're gonna play Geometry Dash. I don't know why, but it's the highest rated game on the iPhone store.
This is PewDiePie. He currently has over 100 million subscribers worldwide. How did he get there, you might ask? Well, there's a bunch of reasons. But one reason I think we can all agree on is that he earned his popularity. And so came a plethora of YouTube channels that follow their success on the YouTube algorithm. Some totally awesome, and some questionable. They all have one goal in mind, to make themselves present on YouTube.
Wait, is he trying to say that Pink Fong Baby Shark is questionable? Or Lulu Kids? I mean, Sony Music India? I mean, come on. Come on.
YouTube and stand out amongst the other channels out there. And even in the Thomas community, there are a lot of YouTube channels that make tons of quality content for everyone to enjoy. Video analytics such as The Unlucky Tug, Train Boy, and The Thomas Cynic. Modelers such as Thomas Wooden Railway, The Train Modeler, and Caleb Train. And Thomas content providers such as Thomas HD Classics, Thomas HD Media, and of course, the Thomas TV Patrol. And all these channels come together to share their wonderful content and form the Thomas fandom that we know today.
I mean, I assume we're all very, very near and dear to this fandom, okay?
But as the old saying goes, whenever there is light, there will always be a shadow. And in that shadow lies a ton of YouTube channels with a disreputable past and are infamously known to cause trouble on YouTube. This is the story of one of them. Hayden the Red Engine.
That son of a bitch.
Where do I even begin? Well, before I talk about who this individual is, let's focus on some backstory for a bit.
Alright,
so about 3 months ago, I made a documentary on the famous YouTube channel Thomas HD Classics, and it was my first attempt at a long explanation/analysis video for my channel. And the feedback from that video was so positive that I practically demanded for another video like this. But I knew at the back of my mind that this video would be a bit more difficult than my previous video. Simply because that this video focuses on a more serious and darker tone, rather than a lighthearted story like the previous one. And
yeah, I mean, this is truly a labor of love, is, you know, dunking on this child.
With my video being longer than anticipated, which took a lot of time to edit and process, was another big hurdle that I had to tackle with. But trust me, it'll all be worth it in the end. Now I know a lot of people are watching this video right now wanting to see Hayden getting exposed, and probably want to cancel him too. And while, yes, there will be some controversial topics about what Hayden did, many people are trying to spread the rumor that this video will practically ruin Hayden's life, and spreading misinformation too. But that's not the message that I want to give to everyone.
No. That's not the message of this video. Everybody, look. The message of this video is not to ruin this 11-year-old child. So let's get to ruining the 11-year-old child. This is Laura Lisa. This is perfectly normal. This is adults who are into baby shows for babies, who are making a hit piece on a child. This is just normal.
And I also want everyone to keep 3 things in mind while watching this video.
Okay.
First and foremost, this video will only show real facts about Hayden and other people's perspectives towards him, and is not at all shaped on anyone's personal bias whatsoever. Second, this video wasn't purely made just to get Hayden's attention, and if you thought that was the main purpose of this video, then you would be dead wrong. The purpose of this video is a lot more deeper than that, and I will explain more of it in my next thing. Okay. Finally, and most importantly, don't view this video as a simple exposing video, where I just explain about all the negatives about Hayden and be done with it. That's not how it's going to work here. View this video as a video that someone can go back to and watch it again and again for other generations to come. View this video as a lesson to children.
For generations to come. For generations to come. Yes, Hayden is a child. This is a group of grown men who make videos about Thomas the Tank Engine, who are angry that a child is being an edgelord on the internet.
Children starting off on YouTube on how to become a great and successful channel and not to repeat the same mistakes as Hayden did. Because the purpose of this video is to spread awareness to the fandom that even though the Thomas fandom is full of toxic and rude people, the best we can do is to show the good in everyone and try to fix our mistakes in their past, rather than creating more problems. And that's what we're going to get into today. And to show the hype behind this project, here's a list of all the people that help support this video. Now I won't name all these people as it's a long list, but all these people have shown their passion and love for this project that I can't...
All of those people joined in to bash this child. All of those people.
Thank you enough. This video wouldn't have been possible without you guys. So, without further ado, let's begin with Hayden's origin stories. So in order to find out who Hayden actually is, we need to look back on his origin stories to see where he exactly came from. Now, most of Hayden's personal life remains unknown, and the only...
He's a child. It should be unknown.
Information I could find was on his own wiki page on YouTube's Wikitubia. The link to that site will be in the description. So Hayden was born on February 9th, 2011. He was raised by 2 parents. He currently remains homeschooled.
Yeah, we edited that out because... Yeah, they fully doxed this child, like his hometown and everything. His first name, his last name, like everything about him.
As he couldn't handle the loud noises at his school. And it was led to believe that his father ran away from him at a young age.
Oh, and he just like dogged on this kid for, you know, being homeschooled because he couldn't handle loud noises at school. It's like, bro, you know, I gotta tell you, maybe if you're making videos for the Thomas the Tank Engine fandom, maybe don't dunk on someone for their autism, okay? I'm just saying.
And his grandma taking his place shortly after. Then, on July 24th, 2020, Hayden made a YouTube channel entitled Hayden the Red Engine. The editing software that he used for his videos was a built-in Windows 10 movie maker. He started to make some small videos for his channel, like clips from Thomas and Friends, clips from Normal Engine.
How dare this child use the cheap built-in video editing software?
I could, Roblox gaming, and some other miscellaneous stuff too. With all that being said, Hayden had the fullest potential of becoming a big player in the Thomas community.
And it all got ripped away.
But if only that was the case. Alright, this is the part of the video I bet everyone has been itching and dying to see. It's time
I know we have
to find out why Hayden was hated by almost everyone, not just in the Thomas fandom, but the YouTube community as a whole. Now there are a lot, and I mean a lot, of reasons why Hayden is viewed as a bad guy. So much so that I've compiled a list of 10 reasons why Hayden is not just a bad person, but a bad influence overall. Let's get started.
We've got 10 bullet points.
Number 1. Bashing opinions. Now let me just say this off the bat that there's nothing wrong with having an opinion. Opinions can change from time to time, and you are entitled to your own opinion. It's just how you use that opinion that matters. Now looking at Hayden's fan art and content, you would know that Hayden is a fan of All Engines Go, a reboot of Thomas and Friends, a show that is widely hated amongst the Thomas fan base. If you somehow like All Engines Go, then there's no problem to that. There's nothing wrong with liking All Engines Go. But what is wrong is using your own opinion to bash someone else's opinion to make them look like a fool. And the experience TTTE guy had with this kid is a prime example.
There was this person who I just saw it in my community post, like they bought an All Engines Go thing, and they just said you wasted money on that, and it's going to produce a shit show. And then they keep constantly replying to me saying, "Not shit, it's good. It's you're a bitch. You're an opinion basher." They said opinion basher like every single fucking reply. Every single fucking reply, every single fucking thing. It's opinion basher. Mate, you're literally bashing people's opinions who say the show is bad. When someone says the show is bad, you're like, no, you're wrong, it's good, you're an opinion basher. No, you are their opinion basher. If you cannot accept that people don't like the show. I've accepted people like the show. But what pisses me off is that when people who like the show start throwing a massive fucking tantrum. And then start telling other people, and then start spreading lies about me.
I couldn't...
Can you believe that? That was... That was a grown man bitching about a child who likes a show made for children. And with no sense of self-awareness is bashing that child's opinion and then calling him an opinion basher. Oh my goodness.
Agree with him more. What Hayden is essentially doing is trying to make himself more superior than he actually is by trying to make people love the show even when they don't want to. Like, are you serious? You can't just force someone to like something even if they don't want to. That's not how it works. You need to show them that you like All Engines Go rather than just saying everyone should watch it with no reason. It's like the old saying, don't just tell them, show them. Because evidence is the key to everything, but yet Hayden doesn't use it to his full potential, making himself even more of a fool. That alone would make someone think Hayden's a bad person, and we're only scratching the surface here.
Look, in the Thomas fandom, you do not just say you like a show. You have to come with evidence and documents, and you need to teach people that it's better, okay? This is not satire. I know, I thought this was satire too when I came across it, but this is not satire. And Octopushy, hello, you have to eat Kay's cheeseburger.
Number 2. Racial slurs. Now, the N-word is really controversial to many people. Some don't mind it at all, and some take it very seriously. And when you say that word in the wrong hands in an alleyway in New York City, you are guaranteed to be found dead on the side of the streets.
It might be a little hyperbolic, but I don't know that I would call that word controversial. That's, okay. We're just diving in, huh?
So, what does Hayden do as an 11-year-old kid with a word so powerful and...
Chatterbait Billy, I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised. And you will... I'm just going to say, hold that thought. Hold that thought that you just had about these guys being outed as predators, and just wait till, like, one of their future bullet points here.
So hurtful to one's own race and can sometimes be detrimental to the people that they were named after for so long. What's the end result? Well, Hayden doesn't even care.
Wait a minute, I'm not going back. But in the screenshot with the N-word, they were calling Hayden the N-word, and Hayden called him a racist. And then I guess saying boomer. And I guess boomer now is also racist to these people? Oh, I didn't even see. Hayden, Hayden, it's like the 360 Call of Duty days all over again. This 11-year-old is using racial slurs. Well, that's bad. You shouldn't do that, Hayden. I don't know if it means a half-hour long video, but you shouldn't do that, Hayden. That's a bad idea. Don't do that. Oh, dude. Oh, Hayden. I spoke too soon about Hayden. My God, Hayden. Hayden. Come on, Hayden. I mean, you're 11. You'll grow out of this, hopefully, but come on, Hayden.
Enough said. Now we have to keep in mind that Hayden is...
This is meant for children to watch, too, by the way. The disclaimer said he was expecting children to watch this, I might add.
Is just an 11-year-old kid, and he didn't know better at the time. But even that being said, that is still no excuse to say such a powerful word for no reason at all. Add to the fact that he said this multiple times, he's just asking for trouble at this point. This is the type of person we should be trying to avoid, since many young people on YouTube are acting like this nowadays and are becoming a nuisance for other users.
Laura Lisa, I do kind of agree that's Hayden's parents' fault, but also sometimes kids just do that. They get online with other kids, and like you just go into like an online game, and like pick your favorite online game, and just go into like the team chat just with randoms. And you're going to hear, like, young children saying all kinds of awful things because they just reach this age where they want to become edgelords on the internet. So, I don't know that really warrants a 30-minute video.
On YouTube. So if you're trying to take advice from this kid, you might want to seek for a second opinion. Number 3. Hayden's sexual fetish.
Oh, here we go. I thought there were a couple bullet points before we get to this one. This is a video he's wanting children to watch, and it's about a child, and he's about to talk about, oh God, blue puffball. Oh,
now,
God.
what do I mean when I say that? Well, for the kids watching the video, we're basically going to be talking about the birds and the bees for a bit, so be aware.
Can we not?
Now, Hayden, being an 11-year-old kid, should know the importance of sexual reproduction, and the fact you should only say this when necessary. While not as bad as the N-word, these words will practically create yourself a bad image on social media. But despite that, Hayden decided to ignore this advice and use this opportunity to say this weird stuff on social media. And it's not so much the questioning on what Hayden is doing on his behalf, I'm more so questioning about the parents behind Hayden. When Hayden does stuff like bash other people's opinions, use racial slurs, and now using sexual profanity against people, it's baffling to see why the parents are not doing anything to discipline this kid, because...
Well, I mean, probably because the parents probably aren't also on the Thomas the Tank Engine Discord, but this is an 11-year-old online being an edgelord. Like, you're an adult. Hit the block button. Just block him.
Hayden needs as much discipline as he can to learn from his past actions, but if this keeps going on, then I highly doubt that Hayden will ever learn from his past mistakes.
Just block him.
Number 4.
The block button works.
Hayden's actions with a certain girl.
Hayden.
Now, it's not uncommon to see a boy fall in love with a girl at a young age. We see it all the time in a classroom where a young boy asks a girl if they want to go out someday. And even online relationships are a pretty common sight to see nowadays, and Hayden is no exception to this. Now, according to his Wikitubia page, he is currently dating a young girl named Tangela Douglas, who is around the same age as Hayden and have known each other for a long time. Now, what Hayden did to Tangela that particular night, I can't even describe, because what he did was so vile and so extreme that I don't think it's up to YouTube standards. But what I can say was that one of my friends, Judy Hughes, was the first one to report on this disgusting incident. And to think that no one else believed him at the time, what he witnessed that night will leave you speechless.
Why was Judah someplace to witness a date between two children? Like, was this just something that happened on the Discord? Like, why was Judah there when two children, according to you, were having a date? Like, why was Judah there?
Most damning thing of all, during the time when we heard that he had done some inappropriate stuff with the girl, and then he started crying about it, and then everyone forgave him or acted like it didn't happen after some horrible evidence. I still believed it, but everyone didn't believe me and made me look bad. including Hayden himself, did this, and that impacted me. I would eventually try to make peace just to get people to stop being mad about me, but I still...
It sounds like whatever this Judah guy is mad about, like, everybody else was like, chill out, bro, it's not that big a deal. Like, the other adults on the Thomas the Tank Discord were like, dude, just drop it, man.
Still didn't believe Hayden was telling the truth.
And what makes this story so much interesting is what we found during the making of this documentary. Because of all the controversy surrounding against Hayden, he naturally made an apology video in coordination of that. But from the looks of it, it doesn't really feel like there was a lot of effort put into that video, but that's not what we're here for. What we are here for is one particular thing in the video that was overlooked by Hayden, and it ended up being a big mistake on his end. In that video, it says, and I quote, "I did an inappropriate thing about a lady." Okay, let me get this straight. You knew all along what you did about that girl, but instead of admitting it on the spot, you instead start crying about it, not only lying to everyone that you didn't do anything to that girl, but you also made Judah look like a fool for exposing the truth, only to...
Yeah, I mean, he's 11. He's 11. 11-year-olds do, like, lie and try and get out of things. I hurted their feelings. I did bullshit to people. This is, yeah, these are adults on a Thomas the Tank Engine Discord and making a hit piece about a child.
Later reveal that in an apology video that you took little to no effort to make. Like, dude, are you actually being serious? You have no respect and no remorse towards your actions because the only purpose that you serve on YouTube is to troll people.
You wanna know what's funny about this guy, like, dogging on this child for making an apology video? Like, literally, this dude's, like, next video he made was an apology video, and I clicked on it thinking maybe he was apologizing for this, like, weird Hayden hit piece, but no, he was just apologizing for, I don't know, likening some political figures to some characters on Thomas the Tank Engine. Like he's dogging on this kid for making an apology video, but then he went and made an apology video as his very next one.
That's it. That's all you'd ever do. And trust me, I'm not the only one to rage against Hayden's actions. On a random stream Hayden made one night, one of my friends, Hayden the Wolf Engine Productions, had had enough of Hayden's efforts, and he finally cracked. He cracked real hard.
Alright, bear in mind, we're supposed to think Hayden's the asshole right here, okay? Just keep that in mind.
You motherfucker! You have ruined me and Yuri's life!
I hear the background.
I don't care! But you're just a fucking joke! That's what you are, and no one even cares about you! Not even your mom! That's what you said! This is your fault! I'm done with you! Done! Bye!
Hayden, my goodness, okay, alright.
Number 5. Hayden cheats the system. With all the negativity surrounding Hayden, there's just one thing that begs the question. How the hell does he have 3,000 subscribers?
I kind of would like to know how an 11-year-old has 3.35 thousand subscribers. That is a... I guess people love Thomas the Tank Engine.
Well, I'll tell you. Now, what I'm about to say is a possible theory that hasn't been proven by Hayden nor YouTube, so take all this information with a grain of salt. But we have some solid evidence to back up some of these claims. And to help answer this question, we're going to be using Hayden's Social Blade page. Now, for those of you who don't know, Social Blade is a website that tracks down any YouTube channel statistics, and when you search up Hayden's channel, you can find all sorts of statistics such as view counts, subscriber counts, and a whole bunch of other stuff. But the numbers we'll be focusing on more will be the weekly subscriber/video views gained. As you can see, the video views don't look like they've been affected much, but the subscriber count is way off the charts, and we'll have to take a closer look at that. Now, we can see a bunch of spikes on the length of the timeline, but when you go to Hayden's channel to find those specific dates, you'll find no particular video anywhere near as popular as some of his other videos. With that being said, we can only draw ourselves to one conclusion. Hayden used bots.
Hayden used bots. Oh my god, he's using bots, guys. Somebody call the Yahoo police.
Now, what exactly are bots? They're not these bots, I'll give you that. But YouTube bots are used to give yourself more subscribers and more view numbers without any effort whatsoever. But most YouTubers don't end up using these bots as they see it as cheating the system and can again leave yourself with a bad image. And there are multiple instances where Hayden has...
Hey, I'm looking I don't really care if I have a bad image. Where does one get these bots?
gains subscribers out of nowhere and is a clear indicator that he's using bots. But there's one thing about YouTube.
I mean, you guys can think I'm an asshole, but I'll use the bots. I'll do it. Where do you go get them? Is there like YouTubeBots.com?
Two bots that I haven't mentioned yet, and that's the fact that it costs money. Now that begs the question, where does the money come from? Unless Hayden is using his parents' allowance money, that rules out of the question. Well, there is one more theory that could explain this whole operation. There is one statistic in Hayden's Social Blade page that's of interest, and that's the estimated monthly and yearly earnings on his channel.
Holy, whoa. Hayden's earning 2.1 thousand a year? Holy shit. Okay, so starting next week, Paco and I are going to be making reviews about baby shows for babies. So tune in next week for our review of the latest episode of Bluey. Because that is $2.1 thousand more than we make on YouTube.
Your channel is monetized, you get this amount of money shown in your Social Blade page. With this newfound information, that can only mean one thing. Hayden is using his monetization money to pay his YouTube bots. That would explain how Hayden got the money for the YouTube bots, and that would also explain why he doesn't put any effort into his videos whatsoever, because he doesn't even need to put any effort into it. The money he gets—
Hayden puts all his information into the troll, Jack. I'm telling you, Hayden has figured out how to troll you people.
Does the job for him. He's legally tricking the system to make himself look popular while at the same time collecting all this money. This guy's a madman. This guy's crazy.
Hayden, you bastard.
But at the same time, it could also mean the opposite way too, and more on the side of reality than my last claim. If Social Blade has taught me one thing, it's the fact that they don't track down if a channel is monetized, a huge mistake I took when I misjudged Connor, aka Thomas HD Classics, about a year ago. If you want to check out more of this story, check out the documentary I made about him in the description. Because of that newfound knowledge, we can't say for sure if Hayden's channel is monetized or not, but we can't throw that idea out in the trash just yet, but one can only hope.
I have no idea how many views this video got, because you guys may not believe it, but Blue Puffball, or whatever this guy's called, isn't there anymore, and I had to find it on an archive channel. So like people like Deadwing Dork are making videos about it. So I have no idea what the original views look like.
Now, we are halfway through this list, and so far it has been a roller coaster of a ride for Hayden. And some of these next reasons will go into touchy territory, so buckle up everyone.
Touchy territory? Well, I thought we had touchy territory. We talked about sexual fetishes and what he did about a lady, like...
Number 6. Hayden forgets to say thank you.
You know what? Fuck it. That's the end of the video right there. Fuck it. You know what, Hayden? You know what? I was on your side, Hayden, but you know what? You are a bastard. You didn't say thank you? Bitch.
When it comes to Hayden the Red Engine, he gets a lot of things. He gets fan art, he gets money, what do you think it's real or not, and he gets a lot of other stuff too. Heck, I took one of his requests last year on a violin cover that I still have in my YouTube channel. But isn't he forgetting something? You know, like saying thank you? I haven't seen Hayden say thank you to any of his requests, any of his fan art, or anything he was ever given to him, and my friends can agree with that. The simple answer is that Hayden is a selfish prick that only cares about himself, and you would think that he has lots of friends that give stuff to him, when in reality he takes all that stuff for himself and credits no one in the process. Maybe that's why he has such a bad reputation when he talks to the fandom.
He's a child.
Number 7.
Hayden's a child that it sounds like is also neural divergent, because, based on this guy's doxing Hayden, and Hayden had to be pulled from public school because he couldn't handle the noise. So Hayden is a child who is also neural divergent. So I don't know that, I don't know. I feel like him not saying thank you, isn't all that bad.
Hayden's biggest mistake. Okay, we all know that Hayden is transphobic.
Chatterbait Billy. Well, I mean, this guy makes videos for the Thomas the Tank Engine community, so, and he's doing a hit piece about a child. But at least this probably won't end with a bunch of adults singing a song about how happy they are they've canceled Hayden.
So what is the most logical thing to do in this case? Did he say sorry? No, he became transgender himself. Now, in all seriousness, there's nothing wrong with becoming transgender. I have no problem with people that want to become transgender.
He has no problem with it unless you happen to be Hayden.
But for an 11-year-old kid to make that decision so quickly and so out of context is just baffling to me. Again, I am questioning about the parenting behind Hayden about his change to transgender. Shouldn't he get his parents' consent before publicly revealing that statement on the internet? Do you realize?
Hayden's a child. He's going to explore a lot of things about his identity going forward. He's going to try some things out, right? So I mean, this is not unusual.
Is what you're allowing your kid to do? It's almost as if this kid wants to get attention or something, which leads me to my next reason.
This 11-year-old child with a YouTube channel wants attention? What?
Number 8. Hayden's need for attention. You know, all the stuff that Hayden's done on his YouTube channel, bashed opinions, used racial slurs, annoyed people on the internet, and now switching to transgender. It's almost as if all these things are connected somehow. And they are.
If only there was a connection to all of this.
Because the simple answer is, he just wants attention. Getting attention on YouTube is nothing special. You all have seen those clickbait thumbnails where they try to get the viewers to watch the video, and that's how they perform well on YouTube. But with Hayden's case, it's a bit different. It's like a baby wanting attention from his mother, because all babies do is want attention.
He's 11.
I want mommy, I want milk, I want to be held, I want to be comforted. And if you do not do all these things immediately, I will ruin your life.
And even the legend comedian George Carlin knows about the pain.
Oh shit, George Carlin is about to weigh in on the Hayden drama. I had no idea it was so big that George Carlin himself weighs in on this. Oh my god.
These kids.
Something else I'm getting tired of is all this stupid bullshit we have to listen to all the time about children. It's all you hear in this country. Children, help the children. What about the children? Save the children. You know what I say? Fuck the children. Fuck them.
I mean, that's a pretty good way to put it there, George.
They're getting entirely too much attention.
Number 9. Hayden hiding his identity. There's one thing I've been noticing about Hayden the Red Engine recently that has been getting my attention. Because of all the backlash that he's gotten over the years, he's been changing his name constantly as well as his profile picture. His current name on YouTube is BreakCarBrunoFan43. But despite all that, his channel banner still says Hayden the Red Engine as well as his channel trailer as well. Running away from your problems isn't going to solve anything. You need to properly apologize to—
Yeah, he shouldn't try to hide his identity when there might be some Thomas the Tank Engine weirdos who probably fuck dogs or something that are going to like dig up his first and last name and his hometown and everything and put it in a YouTube video.
Your people before you take your leave. And if you are trying to hide your identity, you're doing a terrible job at doing so. So I suggest you give a reason—
Yeah, you're doing a terrible job because this guy was able to dox you.
—why you're doing this before you take your leave. Okay, we're at the last reason, and I've saved this reason for last, because this is the only reason on this list that has affected me on a personal level. You'll see why in a minute.
Wait, none of these affected you on a personal level, yet you made a 30-minute video? Okay, alright.
Number 10. Hayden pretends to be friends. When I met Hayden for the first time, I was generally neutral around him as I didn't know who he was yet. But when I found about the nasty stuff that this kid has done in the past, I was very hesitant to talk to this kid again after seeing all
These are the bad kinds of dog fuckers.
that. On the verge of losing one—
These aren't the ones that give me money. These are the ones that make hit pieces of children.
of his better friends on the internet, Hayden had one final idea. Hayden attempted to make an intro for my channel. Despite me already having an intro, it makes this one of the most disgusted, laughable, and utterly confusing videos I've ever seen from his channel.
This sack of shit tried to make a channel intro for my Thomas the Tank Engine channel. This disgusting human being.
Essentially the Thomas intro, but with my logo slapped on it, a watermark which I don't use in my videos, copyrighted music since I can't use if my channel's monetized, and the whole intro just looks like it was made from a free editing software.
It sucks that this guy's channel's monetized, or was monetized, you know. And like, we'll never be monetized.
But would you say that the intro Hayden made is a better intro than what I have?
Oh shit.
I fucking doubt it.
Wait, you're not
Now
going
that
to
we
show
know all the
You're not going to show your intro? You're not going to show his? Like, okay. I mean, I guess we can't judge.
reasons of why Hayden is a bad person, that just leaves one question to answer. What does the future lie for Hayden? Of course, we don't know exactly about the future of Hayden's channel, but if we look back at his YouTube channel, we can see that he hasn't posted in a month and has remained suspiciously quiet over the past few days. Maybe this means Hayden left or something, I don't know, but honestly, I hope it stays that way. Because we all had enough of Hayden's BS, and the people you see behind me can all agree that Hayden should be wiped out for good on the internet. But what separates Hayden from all the other bad people on YouTube is that he doesn't change. Even Boscher Studios, thought to be one of the worst people in the fandom before Hayden arrived, has also changed on good terms. Hayden will never take our advice, because Hayden will never change. Hayden is just a kid, and that's it. There's nothing-
Yes! Hayden is just a kid. That's it. Hayden is just a kid. Just imagine you were a child and you were making videos about your favorite train cartoon, and like this shit happened about you. Imagine that.
Something special to this kid that's already been said to all the other kids on the internet. They're all the same. And Hayden is no exception.
Yes, Hayden is like a lot of other children on the internet that are just edgelords. And if you have to be in an online space around them, you hit block. You know, like if you play Fortnite or Overwatch or Call of Duty or something, you're going to get in lobbies with like a dozen Haydens, and you just don't turn on the voice chat. You just block them and stuff, like, because you don't want to hear when I used to play Overwatch back in the day, before I had people I played with, I used to get in matches with randoms, and as a support main, that was a lot of fun. And so one day I'm sitting there going, you know, I wonder why I never turn on the team chat. And I turned on the team chat, and there were two, like, sounded like 10-year-olds, and they were talking about Widowmaker's character model and what they would like to do to the various parts of it. And so I turned the chat off, and I said, oh, that's why I never used this. It's like, just block him. Just block him. He's a child. Why do you want to engage with him? He's a child.
So, without further ado, I hereby entitle Hayden the Red Engine as 100%, without a doubt, truly a bastard.
Oh, shit. Well, at least we probably won't have a cringy song about canceling this guy.
Climb aboard, Hayden, subs are departing. Get out of this channel, that's what you should do. So many people have been waiting. Sit back and enjoy the view.
Through the drama we have dealt with, we have known that it was wrong. Though we're tired, it all was worth it. Now we get to sing along. Together we made it happen. Together we saw it through. That's why we canceled Hayden and beat up the bully too. We showed him the stuff about him, and everyone's come to see. We ended the work we started, and that's how it's meant to be.
Hayden's victims are now cheering. It's all about his audacity. It's all about to crumble upon him because of his stupidity.
As you go across his channel, people come from everywhere. But when you see all his content, no effort is seen anywhere.
Everybody!
Together we made it happen.
Together we saw it through. That's why we canceled Hayden and beat up a bully too. The blue puffball saw the answer. It came to him in the stream. From now on we've all decided to ban Hayden as a team.
Once was bad, but twice is much worse. So put your opinions aside. Listen, Hayden, you are done for. The fact you didn't even try.
Together we made it happen. Together we saw it through. That's why we canceled Hayden and beat up a bully too. But Blue Puffball saw the answer. It came to him in the stream. From now on we've all decided to ban Hayden as a team.
Wait! Stop the music!
Whoa, Judah, what's going on?
You know how we said we were all gonna unsubscribe from Hayden, thus taking away his popularity?
Yes, go on.
Well, you know how we also said that he was probably using bots?
Yes, what are you trying to get at?
Even if we all unsubscribe from him, he's still gonna have his thousands of bots!
Oh. Son of a...
Person.
Yeah, like you said, I just wanted to let that play. Like, I didn't want to interrupt it at all. Hayden is just at home, eating chicken nuggets, watching all engines go, living his best life. Has no idea this shit even happened, I bet. I hope we all now have an appreciation of Hayden. And just how awful Hayden truly is. So I hope we all now know who the real problem in the Thomas the Tank Engine community is. So, that was a little bit of an experiment. Let me know if you'd like us to branch off to cover some internet weirdos occasionally, because that actually was a fun little break for me. So, now the other thing we've got is an episode of Scamfish here. I figured the best way to keep everybody's mind off of Lorne is to talk about this guy here who's dating a beautiful young porn star he's never met.
How original.
Yeah. And what I love about Scamfish is, like, you never feel bad for the victims. Like, you might start off feeling a little bad about this guy, but just wait. He's going to bring it in for a landing. And we reversed the image in this video. Hopefully we don't get, like, our stream taken down or something because of it. So we'll see.
Here's who they say they are.
This man wants to know the truth about his internet girlfriend.
We just clicked, you could say. Of course, she's a beautiful woman. 5'3", probably weighs 125 pounds. The face of an angel and the body of a goddess. Her voice on the phone sounds exactly like her voice in the
No, Paco just came back. She's here now, though. She's here now.
video that she sent me.
Good morning, darling. I'm sorry we've been having a tough time recently.
Daniela claims she left the adult film industry for a better relationship.
I know we can't really read the chats. I didn't really think about that when I told Paco to flip the video, but you don't need to read the chats. You know what it says. It's like, shit did you eat today and stuff.
Relationship with God.
She quit because she realized that was not a good thing.
I've seen the industry take down a lot of people.
She asked me for money to help pay her bills. Usually do an Apple gift card.
Leaving the industry has caused Danielle.
Yeah, here's just a pro tip from Magnum. You never have to watch another one of these videos. If your romantic partner is way younger and more attractive than you, and they want you to pay their bills using Apple gift cards, they're real, and you totally should do that.
To go broke, and that's when Robert started sending all of this money.
Actually, it's 100 transactions just in 2022.
Robert's ex-wife has laughed at the thought of him thinking this is real.
My friends and family, they all think I'm crazy, well, especially my ex-wife and some other people that But I wasn't capable of getting anybody like that.
So he wants to prove his family wrong.
Just because
You're not capable of getting anybody like that. I'm sorry. I am the dose of reality here. I am the bucket of ice water. You are not capable of getting a woman like that. It's not going to happen. I'm sorry. It just isn't going to happen.
I settled for her doesn't mean that I can't do better.
Is Daniela Roberts' next wife or just another romance scammer? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your engagement with our videos help us reach new audiences and can potentially stop other people from being scammed.
All right, team, we got another case. This one is from a man named Robert who's writing in and wants to know if this celebrity that he's speaking to is the real deal. I'll read the email. My story begins 6 years ago when I met someone online. And although I was suspicious at first, she convinced me she was real and we quickly connected. We planned to meet many times, and throughout the years, I supported her financially, paying her rent, buying food, and sending phones. I've paid for her to fly to me 3 times and even flown to her once. I've sent her around $30,000. And the situation is even more complicated because she is supposedly a famous person who stepped away from the spotlight before we met. I desperately need closure. Sincerely, Robert.
Hello, Catfish team. My name is Robert. I am 52 years old, and right now I'm living in Georgia. I'm self-employed. All of my free time I usually spend on working nowadays. If I'm not working on a job, I'm doing something at home. So
Who does that sound like? You know, my hobby is going to work or doing stuff around the house. Who does that sound like? And he's self-employed, which means he probably spends more of his time sitting around on his ass. Though this guy did have like $30K to send.
That's about all I do. I got married in 2006, I think it was. My ex-wife had kids, but as far as on my own, no.
After being married for nearly 15 years, Robert and his wife began to grow apart. The two eventually decided to go through with a divorce.
So I was going through a rough time in my marriage and tried to talk to my wife about it, and her exact words to me was, everybody has problems, suck it up and find something to make you happy. Lots of mental abuse I took. And, you know, I had my problems. She had hers. Before I got divorced, I had already moved out of the house and was staying in a hotel. I had built me a small house.
He built a shack. I'm sure that's not the shack, but he built a shack.
Right next door to my ex-wife, matter of fact. I wanted to still be around there in case they needed me, but I hadn't got it finished yet. I didn't have electricity or anything hooked up to it yet, and I was at work on a Saturday, and on my way home from work, I got a phone call and said my house burned. I had no idea. The fire department didn't know either what caused it.
In the midst of Robert's life being turned upside down, he was contacted by a woman who caught his eye instantly.
Daniela Carl. I met her on Instagram. She messaged me. We hit it off, and I was happy. She just, you know, it was just a good thing at the right time. We just clicked, you could say. You know,
look at these two images there of these two people here, and it's like you would think that was maybe father and daughter or something. Come on.
We both like simple things. We don't have to be extravagant. We both like the same, you know, the outdoors, the beach. Seems like we both like. That one likes, the other one likes. She doesn't talk down to me.
Isn't it odd how she seems to like everything he likes?
That is.
Isn't
so
it weird?
odd.
Isn't it weird that this like young beautiful woman's into like, I don't know, fishing and NASCAR and you know, clan rallies and stuff?
Very weird, but
Try to tell me what to do. She doesn't try to act like my mother. Of course, she's a beautiful woman, the face of an angel and the body of a goddess. Most of the time, she has blonde hair. She's about 5'3", probably weighs 125 pounds. And of course, that was some of the thoughts of, well, especially my ex-wife.
And this guy thinks this woman right here is trying to have a relationship with him. Come on, man. Come on.
Wife and some other people that I wasn't capable of getting anybody like that.
You're not.
Just because I settled for her doesn't mean that I can't do better. Her stage name.
Yeah, just because I settled for my ugly, fat bitch of an ex-wife doesn't mean I can't get this beautiful model.
Her name is Jessa Rose, but her birth name is Daniela Carl. She was an adult film actress. She got out of the business in 2021. Searched on different things, and I come across you guys' website. So I did an image search, and that's how I found out who she was.
After Robert did some homework on Daniela using our website, socialcatfish.com, what he found out about her blew him away. Daniela was actually the adult film actress Jessa Rose, and she had performed in over 450 scenes.
I can't bring myself to watch them.
So he went to the website, dropped in her picture, and found out that this picture actually is of a porn star.
Right.
Okay.
I'm not one of those guys that watches a lot of that stuff anyway. So, but no, I just can't do it. The past is the past. But I had no idea who she was anyways. She lied to me about some things in the beginning. I didn't know when I first started talking to her that she was pregnant.
The little baby bump. Can we get the camera on that baby bump?
Yeah, I don't look that much different, guys. This is fine.
I mean, it just really looks like you just got a basketball underneath your shirt.
So after she had that baby, she quit work. All the money that she had from her, being an actress, she's telling me she gave it all to the church because
she gave it all to the church. She earned all that money from being a porn star, and she had a baby.
Mm-hmm.
And decided to dedicate herself to the Lord and gave it all to the church. So now she's got to ask this guy for Google Play cards.
Makes sense.
She quit because she realized that was not a good thing she was doing, and she wanted to better herself.
I've seen the industry take down a lot of people.
Have a better image than what she had, and so she didn't want anything associated to that anymore. So that's why she give her money away and everything.
She didn't want anything associated with all of those years of making movies, so she just gave her money away. Fuck it, I don't want that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
We've talked on the phone, and I've had her to send me video, and then I had her write something on a piece of paper and then take a picture holding it. Her voice on the phone sounds exactly like her voice that she's in the video that she sent me.
Good morning, darling. I'm sorry we've been having a tough time recently. I hope this make a change when you see this.
Dude. Come on, man. Come on. Really? Really?
I love you so much, Robert.
After some time chatting through Instagram, Daniela gave her address to Robert because he wanted to send her gifts.
I have sent stuff to that address, her address, and she's never gotten it. Something about the house numbers aren't correct on that street or something, because the house on that street.
Yes, all of the house that's the oh my god, look at that. So all the house numbers on her street are just wrong. They're just wrong, and nobody ever fixed it.
The last house on that street on the right used to have 729 on it, and it's not the house that she showed me. The first time I sent a phone, it was delivered to this place, but when she went to go pick it up, they told her they couldn't find it. And I had the phone set to where if anybody turned it on, it would notify me. This and that. It was never used. And the second one I sent to the address, she told me her address, but she never got it. And I can strictly remember that on one of my trips down there, that one of the pictures that she sent to me of her, she had a bracelet on, just like one of the ones that I sent. But she said that wasn't the ones I sent. I drove there so many times just to turn around and drive right back to Arkansas.
Robert's gifts went from being thoughtful gestures to something he felt obligated to do, just to keep a roof over Daniela's head. She claimed to be broke after leaving the industry and said he was the only one who could help her out.
Eventually, she asked me,
help me, you're the only one. You're the only one. I have no marketable skills. The only way for me to not die is for you to send Apple gift cards. Come on.
Help me, Obi-Wan.
for money to help pay her bills. First started off, I was sending in Bitcoin. Usually do an Apple gift card is the only other way I have every once in a while.
Come on, man. Look, you're not 18 or something, right? Like, you've clearly lived a little bit of life. I would say, at best, it's more than half over for this man, right?
Yeah.
I mean, just realistically speaking, not being mean, realistically, it's more than half over for him, right?
Yeah.
And he thinks you can pay your bills with Apple gift cards? Like, what are you paying with your Apple gift cards other than, like, a Discord membership and, I don't know. Come on, man.
Personal care items, electric bill, and food. I've paid for her to fly to me 3 times, and the last time we were supposed to meet was the day before I contacted you guys. I just bought, personally this time myself, bought the flight ticket and everything, and she got to the airport, the lady that drove her there.
Yeah, the worst thing that could possibly happen to this man was when his wife left him. This man, like, as soon as his wife left him, he's sending all of his money to a scammer.
Yeah.
Apparently, she said they was both going to get out the car at the same time, but the lady didn't put the car in park. She put it in reverse, and they both tried to get out, and it kind of run over her leg or something. It's the reason why she missed.
After countless failed attempts to meet Robert, he feels hopeless. That's when he reached out to us. He has dreams one day of marrying this woman and building a life together.
She was going to come here, and we was, me and my dad, we were running.
That woman looks like she would be happy hanging around those two, like, wherever they're sitting right now, doesn't she?
Yeah.
I don't know anything that's around these two men, but doesn't she look like she'd fit right in, like, in the lawn chair next to them?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
A peanut stand. Here in Georgia, they're big on boiled peanuts, and they're really good, but...
Oh, that's this business he's self-employed in. He and his dad have a peanut stand.
Ah.
They sell peanuts. Okay.
So that's what we did. We run a stand. Me and her was going to take it over and do that, but my main concern is, either getting her with me,
You'll eat pie
and then
be happy.
we'll figure out the rest of it. I was wanting to try to prove whether if she was lying to me or not.
You can't have any
receiving
money
the packages, just doing something else with the phones or whatever. I'm about to my end's point with it. But that's why I reached out to you guys, because I got to know for sure what's. I need to know. I'm 95% sure that this person is who they say they are.
He's 95% sure that she is who she says she is. 95%. He's just hoping they'll nudge him the last little 5% of the way.
Yeah.
So that he believes us completely.
Just that my friends and family, they all think I'm crazy. They think I'm, being played. But I've just never been able to conclusively pinpoint and say that, that I, that's where I'm at. I need proof before I say yay or nay.
Seekers, don't forget to stick around until the end. We'll run an IP tracker on Daniela.
She needed some money for some food and her light bill.
And any type of gift card, anything specific?
Apple gift card.
Okay, let's do this. Let's create a tracker link in the form of a gift card.
And reveal the truth to Robert about his relationship with her.
Trying to find, for sure about some of this stuff for 5 years, almost, I guess. Just ready to know.
5 years.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I just would like you all to know, I want to reiterate, just so you all know, if your romantic partner is younger and more attractive than you, like by a wide margin, and needs you to send her Apple Play gift cards and stuff like that and Bitcoins, you should totally do that, because she's going to eventually come marry you. If you just send one more Bitcoin, then she's going to come. You're only one more Bitcoin away. So just max out all of your credit cards, mortgage your house, buy that Bitcoin, and she will be there.
By the time we get off this call, you will know everything.
That's good. That's what I want to know.
If you like this video, please consider subscribing. And once you've done that, give this video a like too. Alright Seekers, we needed to help Robert out, so the team got together to come up with a game plan for this case.
So 6 years and $30,000. I'm definitely glad he reached out to us, but that's a long time to talk to somebody and not know who they are.
On top of it, when we spoke to him, he is 95% sure that he's talking to the real person. He even flew to go meet her, and she stood him up, and he had to spend the night in the airport for 4 days.
So he's flown to...
How the hell do you afford round-trip airfare and you have to spend 4 days at the airport, man? You couldn't get a hotel? You had to sleep in the airport for 4 days? Turn your ticket in and get a sooner flight back home, man.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's an upcharge, man, pay it. Don't sleep there for 4 days.
her, and then he's also got in the car and drove to her house. That means we also have an address. But when he went to her house, she claims that every single house on the block has the wrong numbers. So in Google Maps or whatever.
I think that's actually meant to be her house.
Map application you're using, they don't match the correct numbers.
He also said that he sent iPhones to that address, bracelets. Some of the items never made it to the address, and that could have been one of the reasons why he drove 14 hours. There's a lot of things that she has told him that doesn't make sense, like this video.
Sorry, we've been having a tough time recently. I hope this make a change when you see this. I love you so much.
What do you mean, like this video? This is a totally real video. Look at that. That's some real crazy eyes. That's a real video.
Totally. Robert.
That's AI. The lips like are slightly off from like the volume, and then the eyes look weird.
If we can find the real video where we can see what she was really saying in the message, then we can share that with him.
I know a company who has a reverse image search. We could screenshot the video and try to find that out.
We'll get going. We'll get at it.
All right, so obviously this guy, you can't see the red flags within that video, so he really needs our help. What's the plan? How do we attack this as far as research?
I think we should start with finding out who the real person is and reach out to her and see if she knows a man by the name of Robert that
She's been dating?
she's been dating.
So, I mean, we can definitely pull the street addresses and verify if those are actually real addresses. I mean, that's public record. It's something that would be registered with the county, so we can do that. We have the IP tracker.
All right, there's only one thing left to do, and that's create the IP tracker and have Robert send it off, and that's about it.
Cool, let's get to it.
All right.
Now that we had a game plan
Do it
together,
to it, guys.
right after our meeting, Brienne hopped on a call to get an IP tracker sent out to Daniela from Robert's WhatsApp.
All right, Robert, so the reason why I wanted to meet with you today is to see if we can set up an IP tracker. Do you know anything about IP trackers?
Does this man look like he knows about an IP tracker?
Not much.
The purpose of doing this is to see where Daniela is located, because as of today, where does Daniela say she is currently at?
Waco, Texas.
Waco, Texas. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to create a link, and the tracker will be embedded in the link. But if she clicks on it, we'll get some insight as to where she's located. So, for example, she claims she's in Waco, Texas. If she clicks on the link, she should be in Waco, Texas. If she's somewhere else in the United States or outside of the country, this would be a red flag. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
So let's go ahead and create that. But I do need to know the context of your guys' conversation day to day. So within the last 2-3 days, you guys have been talking about she needs you to send her some money.
She needed some money for some food and her light bill.
And any type of gift card.
And you know, the catfish, like, they either never have a job for some reason, or they've got some convoluted reason why all of their money is tied up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything specific?
Apple gift card.
So what this is gonna look like is a legitimate app.
Have you ever gone to a food library and had them accept the Apple gift card for eggs? I haven't.
You haven't tried, though.
She's going to
Guess
click
I
on the
haven't.
link. It's going to direct her to a site that shows that you had purchased an app.
Nigerian phone scammers in the chat. What? In Nigeria, can you use Apple gift cards for food?
That's all they use.
And the only drawback is when she does click on it, she's going to see that she doesn't have an actual gift card. It's going to take her to the checkout page. I would advise
Octopushy, did you go all that way to meet your porn star girlfriend, and was she there?
just telling her you don't know what's going on and that you'll reach out to their customer support team.
Okay.
All right, sounds like a plan, Robert.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, no problem. I'll
I know, he better watch out. She could be a Branch Davidian.
chat with you soon. I'm gonna send that to you in the next 5 minutes.
After Brienne created the IP tracker to send to Daniela, the team looked into the limited information Robert sent over to get some answers.
Hey Seekers, if you're only following us here, you're missing half the story.
Follow Catfish Online on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook for updates and content we don't share
Maybe
on
we
YouTube.
need to put commercials in our videos.
If you're looking to contact us and you think you might need our help finding out who you're communicating with online, or maybe you need help breaking through to a friend or a family member, don't hesitate to reach out to our email, sharemystory@socialcatfish.com. We can help you find the answers you've been looking for. A couple of days later, David and Brienne sat down with Robert to show him what we had found.
Hey, Robert.
Hey, Robert, how are you?
I'm good.
Now, everybody, how do y'all think he's going to react to this news?
He is going to take it very well.
You think he's going to take it well? He's going to instantly believe them? Do you think he's going to say anything that's going to make you dislike him anymore?
No.
Okay.
I spoke to you last night and you were feeling really nervous about everything. How are you feeling?
Octopushy, what if it's this guy? What if are you the catfish? Like, are you whatever the hell her name is, Daniela or whatever? Is that you?
Today.
I'm okay.
You seem nervous. You definitely seem nervous still though.
Oh, I am. Like I said, I've been trying to find,
Octopushy, did I accidentally dox you and reveal to everybody who you really are by solving the mystery that you're his mystery date?
For sure about some of this stuff for 5 years almost, I guess. Just ready to know.
All 5 years of waiting today, by the time we get off this call, you will know everything.
That's good. That's what I want to know.
The last time you and I spoke, you were at a 95%. This is who she says she is. She's Daniela. There was a comment that you had made about her not being the sharpest tool in the shed.
Oh no! You didn't say that, did you? You didn't say that this woman's not the sharpest tool in the shed, did you? When you've been sending. He didn't say that.
No.
He's going to explain that's not what he meant. You didn't say that, did you? Rob or whatever your name is?
What do you mean by that? How does that secure you that this is really her?
I just meant, she's what do you say, true blonde, little dingy.
Is that attractive? I mean, is that like a quality you want in a woman, in a partner?
I guess so, because that's the type I've always attracted.
He's always been with dumb women, just dingbats.
Well, to be fair, anyone that got with him would be.
Yeah, I mean, there might be a common factor into why you've always dated dingbats. I know how you feel, buddy. I've always dated dingbats.
How so? Now I'm curious.
My ex-wife was, a little dingy,
You sleep on the couch
What I
tonight.
mean by a little dingy, they don't have a lot of
You mean
common
the one
sense.
covered in peat bunnies?
And I know I'm trying. I'm just curious.
I'm
Do you have
gonna take back
examples
the
of that where you thought, okay, they should know better, or this is an example of common sense they should have had and they didn't? Or speaking specifically to Daniela.
I shouldn't have said all that, but what I should have just said is that
This man right here is just talking about how stupid the women he dates is.
I've always been able to read people pretty good. Have a good instinct.
Yes, he's always been able to date, to read people very well, and that's why he's here.
I've been wrong, but most of the time I'm right.
But why are you here? Like, if you can read people really well, and you have like a pretty good instinct, like why are you here today?
I have to have facts before I just trust. An intuition or a feeling. I need the proof.
I need facts before I distrust? Dude, that should be your default when you meet someone online.
Yeah.
Well, let's jump in.
Yeah, can read people, but he's been catfished for 5 years straight. This guy, maybe this was the wrong guy to get everyone's mind off of Lauren.
Do it then.
Yeah.
Does
I
she
know
shit
you
in the
sent
bathtub?
over a crypto address where you had been sending funds. So when I looked into that wallet, it looked like this wallet had received over $15,000 in funds and had also transferred all $15,000. So it no longer has a balance.
Yeah. Okay.
Does that sound about right in terms of how much you had sent?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Like I said, if there's any way you could retrieve your Cash App, let's talk about that later. I have some ideas on how to help you out with that.
Okay.
You know what? Something I also forgot about is I don't think you ever sent the tracking number or you sent 2 iPhones, correct?
I sent one to one address and the other one to a different address.
This man sent 2 iPhones.
Are you still paying for the phones?
Paying for both because the phone, you know, I waited too long to turn it in because I kept waiting for it to turn up, and it never did. So now I'm stuck with paying for the phone, and I pay so much for that line every month.
So he waited too long to report that the package didn't go where it was supposed to. He waited so long that he could no longer make a claim about it. So he's stuck having to pay the phones, 2 of them.
Oh my God.
And because he waited so long, he's got to carry that on his phone plan. Some scammer out there is toting around his phone.
Wow.
Nice.
I know that we're doing the final today, but can you send me the tracking numbers for those phones?
I think I may have, you know, took a picture of the tracking and have it on my phone. I may. I'll have to look through all my stuff and see.
After this,
I mean, it could be a woman, just not that woman. You know, in Nigeria.
Paul, we're going to work on collecting that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Spoiler alert. It turns out that he's in Nigeria. Spoiler. Sorry, spoilers.
Additional information, and I'm hoping that we have this additional week to look into that, and then when we meet with you again next week, hopefully we'll have some things to rebuild to you. What do you think?
Yep.
Sounds like a plan.
So, Robert, the team went through all the images and they found the real person in the images.
Okay.
And it's not the person you're talking to. So the real person is somebody with the name of Jessa Rhodes. She's an adult film star.
No, that's not her real name.
Okay, so you mentioned knowing of this other name, but the one that you're talking to claims her name is Daniela using Jessa's images, correct?
I'm not really following
Laura Lisa, they're going to explain that in a little bit, where the phones actually went.
what you mean, but...
The person that you're talking to is claiming that this is a past life, they're not doing this anymore. So we found an IMDb page and a Wikipedia page for this person. And one thing I want you to look at is the date right here. So you said that this person you're talking to said that they stopped in 2021, but since 2021, they've done 5 different movies. And the last one was Hot and Mean 33.
I made David say that, sorry.
So, I mean, you can
Hot
see
and Mean 33.
the real Jessa Rhodes.
I gotta say, just a little impromptu review of the Hot and Mean series. Like, I think it really peaked at like Hot and Mean 15, but then like it's just kind of gone downhill, and they've really been phoning it in since about Hot and Mean 25. Like it's they're really just, it's very formulaic. Like the last 10 of them have just been very formulaic. I'm just, like they kind of run out of ideas, and the one that was in space was just weird.
Yeah.
Actually still working.
I have also searched all this stuff like this and found stuff where I thought was new, but ended up being somebody just posting.
I can see you're confused. So let's do this. Let's share something else with you.
I can see you're incredibly stupid. So let me try and explain this like I would to a toddler. Somebody get Blue Puffball in here to make a video.
Daniela sent you a video, and I have some news for you. We did find a similar video.
Okay, I will give you, Hot and Mean 22 was pretty good. I mean, The Rock's cameo in it was great.
So I want to play the video that she sent you, and then I want to play the video that we had found.
Good morning, darling. I'm sorry we've been having a tough time recently. I hope this make a change when you see this.
Totally real video.
I love you so much, Robert. Hey y'all, this is Jessa Rhodes. This is my official TikTok. So please, please, please do not follow the other ones. Don't give them any attention. In fact, please go report them because they're bastards and they're stealing my name.
The video that was sent to Robert.
That's the fake one, obviously.
Y'all go follow this porn star on TikTok. I'm sure it's got some very entertaining content, and you can steal it, and you can use it to catfish stupid people.
Yay.
Was clearly an altered version of the video obtained from Jess's real TikTok. We were hoping that this would be enough to break through to Robert.
I know what you're getting at, and I thought the same. But I ran that through an AI detector to see if it had been messed with, and it told me it was legit.
I took a screenshot of a portion of this video that was sent to you. And I
Look, Google Gemini told me this was real, all right? So fuck you.
ran it through our reverse image search on socialcatfish.com, and I found an exact match. And
I asked Alexa if this was a real woman, and she said, sure, why not?
And it's from the profile Jessa Rhodes Official. So what do you think about that, Robert?
Confirms what I originally thought.
So do you want to know where this person is?
They clicked on the link this morning. They're
Look
not
at her, the way she's talking to him is like she's talking to a little boy who's trying to learn math.
Right.
Like she's trying to teach him, like, simple addition. Like,
not in Waco, Texas, like they claim to be. They're in Lagos, Nigeria.
We're talking 5 years of your life. Now you know the truth. How are you feeling?
A little disgusted.
I mean, you're still talking to this person every day. What are you gonna do?
This will be the last day.
Well, it seems like this person was pretending to be, and I'm using the word you said, but they're pretending to be dingy, right? They were putting on a performance. They were pretending to be who they thought this person should act like.
I mean, you made a comment. I'll be candid. You made a.
they were pretending to be a dumb blonde, and you fell for it. So who's the dumb blonde? Who's the dingy one now?
Comment about your ex, whether it's true or not. Like on camera, it's not great to say. But you said that she didn't have common sense. What do you think she's gonna say about you if she watches this video?
Just don't tell him what she's gonna say.
I think I know what your ex-wife's going to say. I think we can all guess what your ex-wife's about to say about this.
She'll say it was, she was right.
Do you think she would call you dingy?
Bro, she'd call me worse.
I mean, we're not here to beat you up, Robert. We're not here to beat you up at all. It wasn't easy to hear you use that word about not just one, but two females. With that being said, I mean, you got to trust your gut. If you're going to keep talking to people online, you have to trust your gut.
He is trusting his gut. He's trusted it for 5 years.
Red flags were there. You came to us for a reason. You need to just be careful. And to be honest with you, adult film stars are not going to reach out to you and especially ask you for over $15,000.
But it doesn't mean that I couldn't.
Look, I mean,
it doesn't mean you couldn't. I mean, sure. I mean, that message I got from Mr. Beast the other day trying to giving me his crypto wallet, there's a possibility that was real, but I'm pretty sure it was just a means, just trying to steal my, information or something. So, I mean, it's possible that porn star might seek you out, but let's just say neither thing seems really that plausible.
Yeah.
People date younger people or older people. It happens. Usually it doesn't work out, or like especially in an online situation where somebody's asking you for money and they're that much younger, and Jessa Rhodes has options.
Yeah, I mean, it is possible. There is a scenario. I can see a pathway where a young, beautiful woman might fall in love with this guy.
Yeah.
If like say they went to church together and organically met each other and spent time around each other or something. Sure, it theoretically could happen. But it's not going to happen online.
No.
It will never happen online.
somebody like that has options. My wife is very beautiful. She has options, if she was single. I think my recommendation to you is just try to date somebody a little bit closer in your age, somebody that's a little bit more realistic, unless you can meet in person.
I'm just thinking,
Yeah, Chatterbait Billy, yours is very real, and I hope it works out for you. And make sure you get to the store in time tonight to buy your Google Play cards.
I've talked to lots of younger girls, or younger than me, that
was a very telling slip up he said right there. When I talked to lots of younger girls, I mean younger than me. I'm not saying anything. I'm not making accusations. It was an interesting slip of the tongue that he's talking to a lot of young girls online. It's interesting.
Wanted to go out.
If it's online, have you ever met them in person?
No, I haven't ever, in person. But
Yeah, I mean, there's a possibility that you could be talking to a scammer if you're not validating who these people are.
I know they have some that's not real, but
we don't want you to fall in this trap again, right?
Oh, I ain't going to fall in this trap again.
Yeah.
I probably won't ever trust anybody ever again. But
how many other porn stars do you think he's talking to right now online?
At least 2.
I had, I believe that she was really
5. Chatterbait Billy, you're very generous.
Wanted to get away from it all.
I think we'll close with this. Like, we are glad we were able to help you out. Yeah. Now moving forward, the signs, so you know what to look for. It doesn't mean you can't trust somebody. It just means that you got to be more cautious, especially after 5 years.
Yeah.
And we'll stay in touch. So, I mean, if you have questions, you come across anybody, hey, can you look into this account for me or this profile? We'll be more than happy to do that, even moving forward.
Yeah, I just want to say I appreciate it very much. I really thank you guys. Even though, it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, but I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome.
Well, no problem. Thank you, Robert. I'm glad we were able to provide you with some answers and some closure. Like David said, if you want us to look into anybody that you're talking to online, you got my number.
Okay. Yeah, I will.
We were hoping
Chatterbait Billy, you're very generous.
Robert could see the truth about Daniela after our meeting. This was not the adult film actress Jessa Rose that he was speaking to. It was a scammer residing in Nigeria. That night, Robert had given us the remaining information about the phones he had sent to Daniela. So to put the final nail in the coffin, we wanted to find out exactly where these phones had been sent.
All right, so did Robert finally send over that stuff?
He did, and actually it's a lot more than what we thought. So he sent a full Cash App report, every transaction.
Actually, it's 100 transactions just in 2022.
Yeah.
What else did he send?
So he also sent some tracking codes for packages that he had sent. And notice here he put attention Daniela, but he sent to Overnight Logistics.
Oh. He thought that it actually went to like a house and then it got put into a field.
So when I look up that tracking code, it doesn't work. So it must be over 180 days.
Yeah, 1224.
And then I also want to just take a look at that address. It's stating it's here in this strip mall, but I don't see anything.
103. So find this space, 103. See if it's on the door somewhere.
Maybe this one is a little bit closer. 115.
So it's probably on the other side of the complex.
What is this? I can't zoom in anymore.
M Global.
Office.
FedEx, shipping, everything. They ship it to a different logistics name to cover up the tracks.
I was really hoping there was going to be a phone number on this, but there isn't.
So let's see if they have a website. M Global.
That's probably
Logistics.
where she works.
Yeah.
Oh, Houston, Texas. M Global, right here.
Oh, it says something about an iPhone 14 Pro at that address. I was asked to purchase and ship an iPad and iPhone 14 Pro Max to address Suite 103. Personal information was taken from me via documentation, including my bank information and social security number. What the heck? I need to order 7 phones and have them ship. The payment in full this week will be paid off. I have an account. Uh-oh. It's Suite 103.
Forsyth man said he lost $18,000 in Newsy job scam.
Sweet 103, April 2024.
So this address has been used so many times in scams.
Wow. He responded to an ad on March 10th about a part-time work-from-home IT job. He had several online meetings and an online interview with a company that claimed to be M3 Tech in Texas. What the heck?
I mean, this is great news. Like, Robert really wanted to know, like, where the package went, and now we know.
All right, let's call him and let him know.
Perfect.
Now, do you think he's going to understand that he sent it to some people that reshipped it as part of a scam? Or do you think he's going to think that this woman's still real and these people ripped him off?
Surely he can't be that stupid.
Okay. Surely he can't be that stupid. Okay.
Hello?
Hey, Robert, how are you?
Hey, I'm good.
Good, good.
We have some news for you about the phones that you shipped.
Okay, good.
So the package never really went to Daniela. It went to Overnight Logistics.
Yeah, that's where she told me to mail it to, because she said she didn't have never got mail at her house, and they got her and her grandmother got mail there before, and she'd know that she'd get it if I shipped it there. You know, what gets me is that they had no right to even open the package.
Well,
wow.
So
let's just unpack that for a second.
Oh my God.
So she doesn't get her mail at home. She gets it at this random logistics company, not in Waco, Texas, but in Houston, Texas.
Right.
You know, and you know, her grandmother gets her mail there too, and they had no business opening it.
Right.
Right.
What really happened, Robert, the people at that address got arrested. So there was an investigation because all of 2024, they were receiving packages for scammers. And there were a lot of different scams that were being run through that exact address. So what had actually happened, the reason they didn't get it is because right when you had sent it, people had reported all their phones that were being stolen by scammers overseas. So the company's actually M Global, and they're a logistics company that sends products over to Nigeria. And if you remember, the IP tracker came up in Nigeria.
Well, you know, it's really, what you're telling me is really, I mean, kind of the same stuff that I came up with myself.
Yeah, everybody, he just said that they're telling him all of the same things that he came up with himself.
Oh my Lord.
He already knew this according to him.
But he was 95% sure.
Right.
He just needed that 5%.
Right.
How? Wait. You did not, if you came up with it yourself, why would you be talking to this person? We found that it was a logistics company that had a bunch of fraud.
You did find that out that I didn't find out.
We got the IP address for you, right?
But I mean, as far as the showing up in Nigeria and that stuff, it's done that to me before too. But
So if you know that the person behind this is from Nigeria...
It's done that to you before.
What?
He's acting like he's ordered things that have just accidentally gone to Nigeria before. It doesn't happen that way, man.
I've never had that issue.
I've ordered a million things online and never had one accidentally go to a whole different continent on the other side of the earth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then why did you continue to talk to them?
if it's a person from Nigeria, why didn't they take advantage of when I give them plenty of opportunities?
They did. They took advantage of you, man. You sent $30,000, iPhones, probably pictures of your dick. Like,
I had her.
Come on, man.
They did. You did. For 5 years, Robert. What are you talking about?
You did.
You gave him. You gave him thousands of dollars. You bought phones for them.
I'm talking about credit card numbers, Social Security. They know. She knows everything about me.
She knows everything about you.
No. Robert, no.
Come on, buddy. Come on. And you don't think that? Oh man. Oh man.
How do you know? How do you know they haven't?
That's not good, Robert, and you should go run a credit check. You should freeze your credit right now.
Well, I already know what my credit is. I used to have excellent credit
Yeah.
until I got divorced. And then, living in a hotel for 3 months, running up a $10,000 hotel bill and all that.
Oh my gosh.
I don't need to check my credit to see if the scammers have ruined it because I ruined it myself.
Wow.
Sounds like he had to get evicted from that hotel if there's a $10,000 hotel bill on his credit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just kind of ruined my credits.
Yeah, and then also giving your information to scammers online.
Well, I'm not only that, my information's been involved in several data breaches.
I wonder why. But it's totally not because of this.
No.
Because they could have easily taken advantage of me, but they didn't. It was just this other randomness.
It's not the fact that I give my personal information out to seemingly anybody with a pretty face. No, it's the fact that, like I don't know, Verizon got hacked one time.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely need to file a police report. You need to freeze your credit. We're just here.
Well, that $10,000 probably involves like the cost of going to court to have them evicted, would be my guess.
To help you out, Robert. I know that maybe I
have talked to the police before, and they just think I'm crazy. I mean, I've talked to Waco police.
Octopussy, it kind of sounds like. I'm sure he was staying at a lovely hotel that's known for its amenities and activities.
Mm-hmm.
And stuff.
We've sent everything to you. Me and David have both spent some time digging into everything. We can 100% assure you that you are talking to someone from Nigeria. The real Jessa Rhodes is the person in the images. She is not in Nigeria right now. So you are not talking to this person.
I'm not in Nigeria right now,
Mm-hmm.
but what I was going to say is, can y'all send me what your findings and
yeah,
so that I can look at it all?
Of course.
They're so tired of this guy. You're right, Laura Lisa. They're so sick of this guy because he's as dense as a hammer. He's as dingy as they come, as he might put it.
Yeah.
Like, this is like trying to explain it to Lauren. Like, what this guy was really hoping was that they were going to be like, oh yeah, she's real and she really loves you and she just wants to see if only she would stop, running cars over her leg. You should send her more Apple gift cards.
Of course. We'd love to put that together for you in a report so that you can file a police report with everything that we found.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
But you have to block this profile.
Okay.
But we
Yeah?
know, Robert, like, we found the real video. Like, do you agree or disagree with that, that we found the real video?
Yeah, you found the video.
And so, yeah, and so the person you're talking to definitely changed the video using AI. Do you agree or disagree with that?
Well, yeah, I do in a way, but, I don't know why. When I had it checked, it said no compromise.
I know, but we use several different tools.
Listen to the tone of her voice. It's like she's talking to a small child, like trying to explain why his kitty's not coming home from the vet or something.
He is a small child.
Right?
Good Lord.
Robert.
But we found the original video and we were able to prove it, right? Like, I mean, all the hand gestures that we showed you, like, do you dispute any of that?
Laura, I'm pretty sure that's implied.
That or no?
No, I know what you're saying, yeah.
And then the IP address came back in Nigeria. The shipping company has been had gotten in trouble for
Compromised.
Yeah, the shipping company got in trouble because they were accepting, fraudulent packages. So I mean, everything leads to fraud and scam. And the person you're talking to is not. It's not the real person. It's somebody's images that have been stolen.
Do you have any questions about that, Robert?
No.
Okay.
Our goal, Robert, is to give you all the information so that you can approach this in a much more educated way. And we care about you. We don't want to leave.
It's not a word he's familiar with.
Like, have the answers and the clarity. I mean, 6 years is a long time to not have clarity.
What gets me is I've seen her. I actually seen her there in Waco. Drive right past me and look at me.
Well, even if that really was the real person, even if it was Jessa Rhodes in a picture or in a car and she drove by you, She didn't stop her car. She didn't say, "Oh, hey, Robert, how's it going? My love of my life. I've been talking to you 5 years," right?
Well, she doesn't want to. She doesn't want to get out of the car. She has a bad history with that. She was scared that it was going to run over her leg again.
I even called Jessa Rhodes once, or Jessa Rhodes, and she was in Pennsylvania.
Imagine that. Imagine you happen to share the name with a porn star, right?
Yeah.
So, like, you get, I'm sure you get all kinds of phone calls, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you get this mushmouth bastard calling you up, talking to, "Hey, honey." Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be wonderful?
It doesn't, but Robert, none of this matters. The person you're talking to is not Jessa Rhodes. They made up a fake name, or they made up Daniela to make you think that you're talking to her, but you're not. Everything that we have been able to research for your investigation has been proven that you are not talking to Jessa Rhodes. You were never talking to Jessa Rhodes. I mean, what do you think of this?
I don't know. I don't know what to think. I just don't know.
I mean, based on all the evidence you've given, Robert, do you feel like you're talking to the real person?
It's a lot to take in. I spent 5 years of my life doing this. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
I can't just say this, that. I mean, I mean, you gotta understand my point.
So I see. You're saying it's just really hard to detach yourself because you've really grown this like love for this person.
That and he's pretty stupid.
Yes, seriously.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it's unfortunate news and it sucks, and I know we're delivering a bunch of this information all at once. But I just want to assure you that me and David, we're professionals. We do this this is our living. This is our.
I know, buddy. It sucks. I'm sorry, but. Daddy got laid off this year, and so Santa Claus isn't going to come bring you that bicycle, buddy. Isn't that what she sounds like?
That really
right?
is.
This is what she sounds like. You just got to just break it down.
We have a company that we are able to provide these resources and this information, and we've been able to do it for you, Robert. So I know that this is going to take time for you to accept the reality of it. But we do want you to walk away with no doubts, and everything that we've been able to look at all points to a romance scam, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I get it. I mean, it's 5.5, 6 years of your life, then you're so used to doing this. Like, it's almost like a habit, a daily habit, talking to this person, sending money, doing all this stuff. And, we don't, you're probably going through feelings like a breakup,
He is. Yeah. We can also offer you any type of counseling or therapy nearby if you need it.
No, I'm good. I can handle myself.
Okay.
Yeah, clearly you can handle yourself.
Okay. All right. I highly, highly recommend that you block this person right away.
Yeah.
There's nothing else that you need from this person. They're just going to
Fuck
continue
no.
to ask you for money. Is
there anybody in the chat? I'm genuinely curious. Is there anybody in the chat that thinks this man's going to actually block this woman? Or is it going to be one of those situations with like Amanda James where Lauren was like, it took us 6 months to stop talking to each other?
Yeah, I'd be that.
Yeah.
Anything else that you think we're missing, or any additional information you think that we need to look into for you?
No, I mean, I think y'all pretty well covered it.
Yeah, okay.
Well, we have your back, Robert.
Yeah.
We have your back. We know this is difficult. We'll follow up in a few days and just see how you're doing. But I mean, in the meantime, if you are struggling or you need anything, you can give us a call at any time, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. He's going to message her and be like, look, just tell me the truth.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, you have my number, Robert. Let me know if you need anything.
I will.
All right. Okay, you have a great day. Talk to you soon.
You too.
All right. Bye.
And she's going to be like, no, I'm real, baby. Just please go ahead and send me another Apple gift card. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, man, so
he is like in it. And it's hard, you know, like you have to understand, I mean, and I'm not a therapist, there is this psychological side of like talking to this person every day and having those feelings, and you see beautiful pictures of them and they tell you everything you want to hear, everything, but at the same token,
yeah, they're just going to analyze this. I think we can do that. I mean, yeah, this man is not done being scammed. He's absolutely not finished being scammed. I would be very surprised if the only scammer he was talking to was Daniela. Yeah. Like, I'd be very, very surprised. Most of the time when you watch this show, like most of the time it comes out that he's also talking to like 3 other people. You know, so... Yeah, so, there is none so blind as he who will not see.
He is a moron.
Yeah. And you know, and the thing about it, when you watch this catfish show, you learn that Lauren is not particularly unusual in a lot of ways.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, like I used to think, how could someone fall for catfishing over and over and over? But, like, so many people fall for just as outlandish bullshit as Lauren does, that these people like upload video after video after video and have like a thriving website that people join.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, I mean...
5 years.
5 years. 5 years. They got 30K out of this dude. No, they're not going to let that well run dry. And this stupid bastard's probably, like, in the background boxing up a phone to send right now.
Right?
Yeah. All right, so...
Yeah, the other voice you heard was the FedEx guy.
Yeah, that's the FedEx guy in the background. All right, so hey, everybody, thanks for coming out. You know, this was a little bit different than stuff we normally do. You know, I genuinely want a little bit of feedback on what y'all thought about, you know, looking at some, like, other internet degeneracy besides, you know, TCAP. And, you know, if y'all want to, you know, react to a little bit more of the scam fish or something, you know. I have fun doing some non-Lauren related stuff. I mean, we're never going to stop with the Lauren.
No.
Like, it's never going to happen. We're always going to just run Lauren calls and stuff. But, you know, just let me know, you know, put in the comments or in the Discord, you know, if you're like, hey, you know, this sucked, or if you're like, hey, this is great, you know, fine.
You're not going to hurt her feelings.
Yeah, and I mean, ultimately, I'm going to do whatever I feel like doing anyway, so. But, yeah, just let me know, and thanks for coming out, and, you know, big old fuck Lauren.
All right, kiss, kiss.